Jamestown boys get talent too. Them good dance, you good permit. Yes, yeah. Jamestown boys go give you dance, oh. Them the puppy, my phone. Them puppy, my phone. Them go puppy, my phone. Them puppy, my phone. Scooby, Abbas Flex, Makito, Brass Scooby, getting thing. Sly boy, look as careful. Adeka waga bajo kobe no wako. Baye baye, kachalami baye. Baye baye, baye kachalami. Wala show them your dance. Kissing, wala dance. Come and dance, kissing, wala dance. Come and dance. Aya ite come and give me tiasie. Tiasie, 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 tiasie. Careful, it's your tasting. Show me the mallet dance, show me the mallet dance, show me the mallet dance, mallet dance, mallet dance. Show me the ramale, 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 ramale, ramale. Ting ting, darling boy, come and do your butterfly, do your butterfly. Ting ting, darling boy,
let's welcome the other boxer who is waiting. Now we have in the ring Loren, Japhet. So let's welcome the boxer Elvis, Mensah. Thank you very much. Now, viewers, wherever you are, you're still live on Max Television. We come in with the ultimate bout of night 5 of the DELUXY Professional Boxing League. And this is a super featherweight contest over 6 rounds. Officials for this bout: Judge 1, Mensah Akako; Judge 2, Shadrach Akwe; and Judge 3, Nathaniel Obeng. Now, introducing the boss of fighting now from the blue corner, and this evening is spotted in the blue and white trunks, blue gloves, black shoe to match, with a weight of 129 pounds, and this is the boxer with the official record of 17 fights, 4 wins, 1 defeat, and 1 draw. 6 of the wins came by way of knockout from the Fifth Square Boxing Gym here in Accra. Presenting to you the boxer, Loren Japhet. Switching over to the red corner, and this is the boxer spotted in the red and white outfit today, with red gloves to match, from the red corner with a weight of 129 pounds. And this is the boxer with the official record of 1 fight, 1 defeat. Presenting to you the boxer from the Akotoku Academy, the gym that nurtured and groomed the likes of Aibazuka Kote and Zum Zum Azuma Nelson. Presenting to you the boxer, Elvis Mensah. And the man in charge of this fight is Richard Amevi.
Good evening, gentlemen. We are doing 3 minutes, 6 rounds. Protect yourself at all times. Whatever I say, you must obey. Touch gloves.
It's the last bout of the evening. Super featherweight. Scheduled for 6 rounds. 2 gyms in contention here. Akotoku Academy and the Fit Square Boxing Gym. Akotoku, represented by Elvis Mensah in the red and white trunks. Loren Japhet, representing Fit Square in blue. Super featherweight contest. And this is another opportunity to show the class we have in that category from the various boxing gyms. That's a big one from Elvis. Stalking his opponent closely. And then lands another one. Again, so let's take a look briefly at the qualities of the two boxers. What do they come into this fight with?
I mean, looking at them for over a minute now, I can see that Elvis Mensah is carrying a whole lot of punches around his sleeve, but he's just waiting for the timing to throw it. But Loren Japhet has actually stepped up the game by taking the points immediately. He's not waiting to be hit by a bomb. He's just taking whatever he's supposed by using his long range and then taking 1 or 2 points out of Elvis Mensah. And I think what he's doing it serves him right, because if he should stand toe to toe with Elvis Mensah, I don't believe he can stand the test of time. So he should take the opportunity now to grab the points, and when the opportunity comes for him to finish it up, he should just do that. But Elvis Mensah, the way he's just psyching up his opponent, you could see that he's just carrying a punch that can actually take Loren Japhet to the canvas.
9420. Thank you very much.
Trying to push through there, Elvis. Good recovery from Japhet. Trying to penetrate the guard of Elvis. Watching this fight closely, by the way, and he's been here with us for a while, is the IBF Intercontinental Champion, George Ashi, also known as the Red Tiger.
I mean, for you to say this, I just met John Quay down there. Today happens to be his birthday. He's celebrating, yesterday happens to be his birthday because we've passed midnight. Yesterday was John Quay's birthday.
That's another of the up-and-coming boxers. He has made his mark here. We've seen him on the fight night more than once, and obviously has shown the class. Has also been voted as the best boxer for one of the nights.
I mean, I'm really impressed with what Loren Japhet is doing. He's not waiting to be hit by a bomb. He's just taking and accumulating the points because of his long reach. The moment he goes, pound for pound with Elvis Mensah, I don't believe he can stand the test of time. So he's using his rich experience to gather some points from his opponent in the person of Elvis Mensah. He is doing marvelously well. He's sizing up his opponent. Let's see what round 2 brings up his sleeve, and then the rest, as we can see who carries out the day after the 6th round.
Round 2.
Into the second round. Bout scheduled for 6. Super featherweight contest between Elvis Mensah from Akotoku and Fit Square's Loren Japhet. Japhet in the blue tried to open up. That's a big, wild miss
I told you,
from Elvis.
Elvis Mensah is not fighting any technical. He's just waiting for the right time to throw the bomb. But I think Loren Japhet is waiting anxiously for him. And he's also carrying all those punches. Wild punches will let him actually wear off because he'll throw wild punches. By the fourth round, he'll just run out of steam. And that is not boxing. Elvis Mensah must be spoken to. He needs to work on the body to open up Loren Japhet and then come in with those ferocious bombs that he carries along the way. Loren Japhet is doing the technicality in boxing, taking your points, running away from your opponent, getting him when the opportunity comes, and those hooks, those punches, those body shots are actually working on Elvis Mensah. It's not about your body, but it's about the tenacity to withstand.
Well, I like the way Japhet has opened up nicely in this round, taking it to Elvis. That's a big one to the head of Elvis, and a wild miss. What a give and take session.
It's the stamina rate of Elvis Mensah that is actually keeping him even on his feet now, because Loren Japhet is opening and he's throwing those wild punches just to catch him off guard and to end the bout. Where he is never good at all. For a boxer to be in that corner where you don't have the height, where you don't have the reach, you don't go in there because you will be punished and you'll be pummeled against the ropes.
Well, I think he may have heard your advice because he's moved out of danger zone. But Japhet still on him.
I see exhaustion. He is exhausted. He has been beaten. He has been beaten like a school kid.
Again, tough punches coming from Japhet. Works on the body.
The exchanges were too wild. And they are showing why they are here. And I believe this particular bout has actually called for most people to watch it critically. But I'll give it up for Loren Japhet. Irrespective of him coming in, he has shown class and he has shown what he's capable of. I mean, notwithstanding, he's coming from Fifth Square under the tutelage of Latekwe Hammond.
Good punches to the body. Elvis backs into the corner once again. And he'll be saved by the bell.
Wonderful. Wonderful boxing. Wonderful ring trap. Wonderful act work from the man Loren Japhet. He has actually beaten. He has actually schooled Elvis Mensah in boxing. It's not about how physically you look, but you have to use your head, use your technique, and watch it. Look, Loren Japhet is never afraid of Elvis Mensah, irrespective of how ferocious the punches comes from Elvis Mensah. Loren Japhet has been able to withstand, and he's taking his time. The hooks, the body punches, and then the power punches are all coming through. Elvis is just waiting for a big power punch just to end the bout. That won't come easy. You need to fight until the opportunity comes your way, and then you take it.
Round 3 it is in a super welterweight or a super featherweight contest, I should say. This is scheduled for 6. And again, good round for Loren Japhet. Opened up nicely, scored a few shots, body shots, shots to the head as well, and then complemented that with the jabs. And again for Elvis, he's almost always timing for the big one. Loren Japhet calling out to the fans as he corners Elvis. It's a give and take affair. Elvis is still on his feet, but it's Loren Japhet who's battling out.
Wonderful, wonderful. We have something we call the act, and that is whenever you are being dazed, whenever your legs are wobbling, the best thing for you to do is just to go into a clinch, just to wear away some seconds of.
So Japhet once again gets Elvis in the corner. Elvis still stands on his feet, goes in for the clinch.
This is the best thing that he should have done. He shouldn't be relying on his physique. He should just go into the clinch just to wear away some seconds of, and then just to also breathe again. The best thing for him to do is always to be on guard, because Leon Japhet is coming in thick and wide, and he's also to beware of those punches that are coming in from Elvis Mensah.
Good enough for Loren Japhet, able representative of Fifth Square Boxing Gym. Again, Elvis is cornered, and he's at the receiving end. Oh, Elvis still stays on his feet though.
And you could see how tired Leon Japhet is. I mean, the moment you start throwing all those wild punches, you need to take care. As I said, the moment you get your opponent dazed, the best thing for you to do is you should know how to finish off a bout. And that is how technical, how ruthless Leon should be. And I think he's just punishing Elvis Mensah. Leon Japhet is really punishing him, because he has won almost all the 2 rounds.
And Loren opens up once again, a few wild punches. A stumble by Elvis. He seems to have recovered. Takes one to the head. Elvis, couple of punches back. Backs into Elvis's corner. And again, saved by the bell.
He's so tired. I mean, even Loren Japhet is very tired. Even with the pummeling, although he's dishing out punishment to Elvis Mensah, you could see it clearly. I mean, the woman is even not happy, because the way Elvis Mensah has been pummeled in this particular bout speaks volumes. And Leon Japhet is doing everything possible to stop the fight, but the stamina rate of Elvis Mensah is actually saving him in this particular bout. The first round he lost, the second round he has lost, the third round he has been beating like a schoolboy, and that is what Leon Japhet is actually doing. The wild punches from Leon Japhet is actually taking a toll on him. He should know how to go for the kill. The moment you size up your opponent, go and finish it. Well done.
Elvis eventually answers the bell to the 4th round. And so the 2 boxers will have a go at it again. Super featherweight contest is scheduled for 6 rounds. Temporary halt. The corner needs to mop up some water. And so over the last 2 rounds, it's basically been a give and take affair. Both men standing at the tail end of it all. Oh, that's a strong one. And then once again, it's a give and take affair. Elvis guards goes up. Japhet tries to penetrate.
But Prince, I'm seeing this to be very strategic, because Elvis wants to go to the ropes, sustain himself, and then throw all those barrage of punches on Leon Japhet. So he has also seen it. He has started his very early. You see, he's just moved. He just cannot move. The moment he moves, he will go down. So he would like to stay in the corner and then absorb, and then just be throwing all those wild punches. Maybe one can just catch Leon Japhet off guard to stop the bout. But Leon is also tactically very disciplined, and he's also disciplining Elvis Mensah in this particular fight.
So the status quo will continue. Elvis stays in the corner. Japhet throws all the punches, and there he goes back into the corner.
Is he a punching bag? He should just come out and fight. And that is why he's in there. He's going in for a challenge, and now you cannot fight. No, he's got ferocious punches. And that is where he believes that when he draws Leon Japhet into his corner, he can actually catch him with a wild punch.
Strategy applied by Elvis is making the fight too one-sided. Elvis having a go at it. More of a target practice. Elvis tries to fight back. Lands a big one, Elvis. But Japhet still stays on his feet.
You just go into a clinch, but you clinch in a professional way.
Oh, that's a big one.
That is why I said it. The moment he goes in there, he just looks at the right time, and then he throws a ferocious right punch. And that is what he just did. If Leon Japhet doesn't have a solid chin, that would have actually taken him down. I think Elvis has a solid head, has a solid chin, but he cannot stand what is being thrown at him from the man Japhet. Loren Japhet has been doing much better. From round one, he has been beating, he has been pummeling Elvis Mensah, who seemed not to have any antidote to what has been thrown at him. And I believe that from the Fit Square boxing gym, they know, they watch most of their opponents that they are about to fight, and then they go for the kill. I mean, watch it very carefully. Loren Japhet has been throwing all the wild punches from round 1 to round 4. But your man is still standing in, Elvis Mensah. He should have, but he has the stamina. And that is what is helping him to battle it out against the man, Loren Japhet from Fit Square Boxing Gym. Prince, we have 2 more rounds to go. Let's look at what comes out from round 5.
Very interesting bout. And we go once again. So Japhet again continues the target practice. Elvis keeping his guard up. Tries to open up. But Japhet scores a few of those points. So does Elvis.
I told you, Elvis is just waiting for an opportunity to throw a wild punch. But Loren Japhet is taking his time to punish the boxer from Akotoku Academy in the person of Elvis Mensah. He cannot stand the test of time because Loren Japhet is schooling him in boxing.
Well, he obviously has shown that he's also got a few of those big punches in there.
He's tired. He is so tired. I mean, he has been throwing all these punches and it always hits the target. But what comes out of it? This is a strategy adopted by Elvis. And I believe this is not going to help him. But Loren Japhet should just be wary because of these ferocious wild punches that are being thrown by Elvis Mensah. Any of them can catch him off guard. He's so tired. I mean, you can see it from the demeanor. Elvis Mensah is very tired. But this is boxing. We've got 51 seconds more to go. And let's see what comes out of it. Can Elvis Mensah stand the test of time against Loren Japhet? And this is round 5. I'm witnessing wonderful boxing.
Elvis receiving a lot of punishment in that corner and then goes in for the clinch. Very tired he looks. Elvis stays in the corner, would not even dare to move. At the receiving end now, misses with that wild uppercut. Throws another and misses. And Japhet tries to work on the body of Elvis. Tactical fight this is.
It's very, very tactical for Elvis Mensah, but Loren Japhet is going all out because he has won from round 1 to round 5. Can Elvis Mensah sustain this pressure and then go into the last bout? Let's look.
Well,
let's see.
Last round will determine.
Yes, I mean, he has the stamina, he has the footwork, and he has been able to sustain the pressure. But he has been beaten from round 1 to round 5. And I believe Loren Japhet is actually throwing a message out to most of the boxers that will be coming in his way. The stamina rate of Elvis Mensah that has made him to stay still in this particular bout. He would have been actually out with these punches that have been thrown to him from round 1 to round 5. His stamina rate is what is actually keeping him still standing. And Elvis Mensah remembers me of Marcos Villasana, who fought 77 times and then he never visited the canvas. Marcos Villasana of Mexico. He fought with Azuma Nelson twice on the road and he said, no, I still want you for a third time. And Azuma said, no, I've had it and it's okay.
So here we go. There's the 6th and the last round.
Prince, the demeanor of these two boxers actually brings memories. When Smith Odom fought against Raymond Na, the Emperor, for the national lightweight title belt. And that was the day that Raymond Na turned the whole Bukom into a mourning place. He pummeled, he punished, and then he whipped Smith Odom by a TKO in the 10th round. Let's see what happens between Elvis Mensah and also Loren Japhet.
Well, they will go on slowly, sensing Elvis may have had a cut. He's fighting through it though. Well, a little showboating in this last round.
Sure.
Wouldn't hurt to fly.
Sure.
Japhet feels that he's done enough. It's a big one there from Japhet.
I mean, Loren Japhet is schooling Elvis Mensah. Irrespective of the bouts that they are having, Loren Japhet is the best boxer in this particular. He has shown it from round 1. He has shown the zeal, he has shown the tenacity, he has been able to withstand the punches that have been thrown to him by Elvis Mensah, but he has dished out punishment to this boxer who sees Loren Japhet the next time. I don't believe he will say, I would like to fight against you.
Well, you can never tell. He who fights and runs away would almost want to come back again, fight another day. So again, it's still one-way traffic. Few body shots, and Loren keeps his guard up. Pins Elvis to the ropes. And I'm sure he would love to have a last go at it before.
Elvis have had it all. He has been beaten. He has been beaten like a toddler. He has been beaten. He has been shown boxing ring craft here at the Bukom Boxing Arena tonight or this morning. He has been beaten by Loren Japhet from round 1 to round 5. The way he came into the ring was very, very wrong. His intention to come into the bout was very wrong. To wait for your opponent to come to you and then sustain the barrage of punches that have been thrown to you, it was wrong. That is why he lost this particular bout. I believe Loren Japhet did everything well to carry the day.
Been a good fight. Boxers have thrown a lot of punches. And the effort put in by these two boxers will obviously lower the curtains on Fight Night 5. We'll wait for the official verdict. It could be unanimous, but I will also not be surprised if it's a split decision. So we will wait and find out the winner of the bout, but we will also wait for the final announcement as to who is the best boxer.
Thank you very much.
Of the,
let me humble invite Mr. Isaac Tete, the GBA president, and Madam Adelaide Annan to join us in the ring for the presentation of these awards after the verdicts. Madam Adelaide Annan, can we have you in the ring? Mr. Isaac Tete, Mr. President Ibrahim Kocha Nikwe, and our special guest from BIBA, the Vice President of BIBA, join us in the ring for the presentation. So, ladies and gentlemen, shall we put our hands together for the boxers once again? Now, can we also have Mr. Tete Chai? Chief Lord Tete Chai, please, Honorable, come over. So now we have the verdicts. Judge 1 scored about 54 to 60. Judge 2 scored about 54 to 60. And Judge 3 scored about 54 to 60. By a unanimous point decision, the winner, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the boxer, Loren Japhet. Congratulations. So now we have the best professional boxer of the day. The presentation will be done by Mr. Isaac Tete. Is the boxer, Japhet Loren. Congratulations. So can we have the television, Mr. Isaac Tete will do us the honor for the presentation. He is the best boxer of today. He has 32 inches television. This is incredible. Let's put our hands together for him once again. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Now, the best coach of the day from the Free Square Boxing Gym. Let's welcome the coach, Quay. Madam Adley will do us the honor. Madam Adley. Madam Adley is coming. Madam Adley is coming to do us the honor. Thank you very much. Thank you. Hey, be careful. Be careful. Madam, thank you very much.